Hello guys, my name is Anna and I'm from Ukraine. And I totally had no idea what 2022 would be for all of us when I celebrated the previous New Year. 2022 is a very difficult year that changed a lot in lives not only of Ukrainians but of people globally. But at the same time, it demonstrated that good always prevails over evil and that we have many friends in different corners of the world. At the very beginning of this war, I have decided to vlog and to keep you updated on some subjective and emotional stories that I hear, see and witness every day in Ukraine. And I'm very grateful that so many of you have come to learn and discover more about my country, Ukraine. This was a very dark year, a very difficult year, but at the same time in 2022 we realized what true friendship is, what true support is, and there are so many countries and so many people all over the world that support Ukraine, supply Ukraine, inspire Ukraine, and if it's possible to say so, hug Ukraine with your thoughts and your emotions. And one of the greatest discoveries that I'm super grateful for in this year are YouTubers, strong voices, clever people, talented people who speak about Ukraine not being Ukrainian or being Ukrainian inside, because I believe nationality is not what matters. Your qualities, your respect, your freedom, the things that you value in your life matter the most. So this year, apart from various problems and losses, gave us lots of discoveries. And I have decided that I want to ask your favorites and my favorite YouTubers about the things that they have discovered about Ukraine this year, or what has surprised them in Ukraine during 2022. And I was honored that JakeBroe, Vlad Wexler and arturrehi agreed to record short videos where they actually answer this question and congratulate Ukrainians with the new year.
What's up YouTube? JakeBroe here. Anna from Ukraine has asked me to film this video talking about what are the biggest surprises for me about Ukraine in the year 2022. Now, as an American, I'll go ahead and admit that going back 12 months ago, I did not know that much about the Ukrainian nation or the Ukrainian people. So what has surprised me the most is the more I learn, the more I want to learn about Ukraine's history, their culture, and their incredible people. What Ukraine has achieved this year in inspiring the West, inspiring democratic nations all across the world. Ukraine has stood up to tyranny and Russian fascism, holding back the Russians this year. Absolutely inspiring, absolutely incredible. So let's go ahead and make some predictions going into the year 2023. And I predict that the Ukrainian military will be victorious in driving the Russian forces out. That's step one before any peace negotiations can be conducted. The Russian forces have to be expelled from all of Ukraine's territory. It's only at this point, maybe towards the end of 2023, that a path can be laid out for guaranteeing Ukraine's security, both membership in the European Union as well as membership in NATO. That's what I want for Ukraine, to remain free, democratic, and independent, so that Russia never even thinks about doing this again in the future. Until that becomes a reality, glory to Ukraine, glory to the heroes. Thank you for your support.
What I learned about the Ukrainian people this year is the resilience of the people, the ferocity of the people, the Ukrainian spirit. You cannot break that with missiles or with any kind of weaponry. They stick together and it's beautiful to watch. Slava Ukraini.
I think this year Ukraine surprised the world in several ways. First of all, just that the Ukrainian state survived and kept on functioning. Secondly, the extraordinary grassroots organization to support the country through this tragedy, as well as a kind of sense of solidarity, a sense of civic nationalism, where we're all Ukrainians, we're part of a project together, no matter what our differences are. And the third thing is, of course, Zelensky. Many Ukrainians didn't like him before the war, but he is an illustration of the fact that individuals change history. And after the war, two things stick out. That he stayed, which was existential for Ukraine, and that he managed to become the voice of the country in the world. I wish Ukraine victory in 2023, and I want to congratulate Anna on her wonderful work on YouTube.
I am super grateful to you guys for your strong voices, for your beautiful expertise, for the support of Ukraine that you demonstrate in your videos and in your life choices. It was a great honor for me that I can directly contact these famous YouTubers, invite them to my channel to communicate with you and to speak about Ukraine and the surprises it prepared for the world in 2022. As a Ukrainian, maybe it will sound a little bit emotional. I understand that I cannot plan anything in my country in 2023 because we've got a crazy neighbor. Of course, Putin's regime will fall and will work for decades with the brainwashed society of Russia, but now it's dangerous to be Ukrainian, to live in Ukraine. But if I cannot plan like what I will do tomorrow or the day after tomorrow because different things happen, one thing that I can promise myself and that depends purely on me, and I'm sure like millions of Ukrainians feel the same, we are going to live a better life than if we didn't have these challenges, because we know what things to value, and these things, they are free and independent from Russian missiles. This is support, freedom. This is the feeling of solidarity with the world. This is friendship and love. This is attention to the important things and eagerness to support and protect those who need you. And I believe that Ukrainians and my country will be a better country in 2023. And one of the feelings that we all share right now is the huge feeling of gratitude. Because we know, be brave like Ukraine, but at the same time, be strong as Ukraine's allies. And we know that many of our victories are yours victories, and that only united we can fight against this darkness, against this evil, and 100% we will win. And I hope we will win in 2023, because the sooner we can start living in a normal and safe world and rebuilding our country, the better. And the sooner you will be able to discover many interesting things about Ukraine, and I will be happy to speak not about missile attacks or outages of electricity, but about some trips or, I don't know, tasty recipes in Ukraine. Thank you so much for your inspiration. Thank you for being with us. JakeBroe, Vlad Wexler, arturrehi, thank you so much for being so cool and for being with Ukrainians. You are definitely our top fighters in the informational field. And thank you so much to my subscribers for being with me. I greatly value our friendship. It is nothing else. Thank you for buying me coffees, becoming my patrons. Many new interesting projects are hopefully to come. And they say Ukrainians don't plan, they do. Anyway, thank you so much. З Новим роком! Слава Україні!